So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu meinem Pass auf Thalamus. Ich bin der Dom von Fjeden LP und ich habe mir das Spiel jetzt einfach mal besorgt, weil es sah von den Trailern und von den Screenshots einfach richtig geil aus, was die Umgebung und Grafik auch ein bisschen angeht. Und ich würde sagen, wir schauen einfach mal, was das Spiel uns bietet. So, wir starten in Spanien, Menorca. Naja, Fornels.
How many times will I kill her?
Ah, es geht schon los. Ich dachte, das kommt ein Video. Ich wollte da mal nicht reinreden. Okay. Okay, Tornado.
Sophia! God damn it! Not again! Sophia!
Scheint, dort müssen wir runter.
Shouldn't have taken her here. Shit!
In das Haus. Sophia. Alter. Oh. Renn. Das geht falsch zurück.
Sweetie, do not go outside!
Scheint oben zu sein.
God damn it!
Wow. Okay. Kann mich nicht mal bewegen.
Sophia, baby, please. Please, baby, don't do this to me. Where are you? Sophia!
Was ist das denn hier? Hallo? Ah, okay, das weiße Ding ist hier ein Weg.
How many times will I kill her? I've asked myself that question 1,000 times.
Da bin ich doch glatt an die Maus gekommen.
Flying around my head like my
Jetzt
own
ist er einfach was
personal
für eine
vulture,
Runterwelt.
waiting for me to die and scavenge my corpse. It was the only thing I could think about when I ended up in that hospital bed.
Bisschen nervig, dass man nicht sprinten kann. Hui!
But I can't really blame the tornado, can I? What can you expect from a force of nature? I was the one who chased it. My obsession. I deserved to be in that bed. Neither dead nor alive. I had screwed with destiny, and it screwed me right back. Fair deal. It was also reassuring to know that I couldn't harm anybody else,
Hui!
as long as I was in a coma. That was the type of nonsense I had to tell myself to keep me on the path.
Komische Kristalle. Ah, es geht weiter.
For all those years,
Ich
I
würde
hated
runterfallen.
my father almost as much as myself for what happened to my little sister. And then I go and do the same thing to my own daughter. My own Sophia. And they say things never change. Cynics. What do they know?
Okay, da unten sieht irgendwie anders aus. Wow! Ich dachte,
I
ich fall
put
jetzt durch.
Sophia in danger, taking her with me on the job. Severe weather phenomena. It's more exciting than it sounds. Extreme weather. There's some
It is.
radical 90s slang for you. My reckless father had done the same thing with Sophia and I. At least this time she didn't suffer. Well, had I known. But I didn't. Not yet. It wasn't really a choice for me to make. I will never know what lies beyond the red light. But I had this sneaking suspicion that I never could have known anyway.
Okay,
That
was
any
das?
pretense of free choice was merely an illusion. I could only accept the path that was laid down before me.
Da nicht. Ah, das sieht aus wie ein Ausgang. Da hängt irgendwas. Ein gemaltes Bild.
Her drawing. The first of many.
Da
It
steht
had
ein
been too
Bild.
long since Sophia had been more than a whisper screaming in the back of my mind. But I could still recognize it. I admit, at that moment, hope started to flourish inside me. Where would the drawings lead me? Is my little sister alive in this world?
Okay, Größen. Die Hälfte der Raum ist... Wo bin ich gerade hergekommen? Was? Hallo? Wie? Wie sieht das aus? Oha, okay. Wie ich... Ah, das Bild wieder. Warte, Bild! Komm hier! Okay, also es sieht auf jeden Fall aus, wenn das Bild uns den Weg weist. Das Fliegende. Okay, was ist das? Mitnehmen.
Like my father before me, I had spent all my life studying weather phenomena. I thought I was different. I thought I was doing it to pay my debt to Sophia. I was wrong. But all that work couldn't have been for nothing.
Ah, Bild.
I was told my very first published study on the hazards of road fog was all sorts of helpful. I was rather proud of that one. And now, of course, to get to Sophia, I had to bend fog to my will. That'd be the first of many, too.
Nehmen wir das mal hier hin. Sie haben wie ein Zug. Ja, super, ich war ein Zug und soll in den Tunnel gehen. Eine super Idee. Das war irgendwie nicht unerwartet. Das sind die Größen drin. Geil. War übelst nice. Ich glaube da. Übelst nice.
Every decision creates ripples, countless unforeseen consequences. If we could see the inner workings of this infinity, we would mimic the deer that stands still to elude its predator. We wouldn't dare make a move. I couldn't see it, so I followed the path, and that kept me alive. But it did much more than that. Introspection can be far more scarring than any wound.
Okay.
First, I saw myself reflected in the shallow sea, and I wept. Then fear found me deep in the bottomless belly of this world. Time unraveled in the forest. It was much later, in the world of ice, that I fought against the demons that had been passed down to me, father to son. And finally, on the heavens and at the sacred tree, the truth of my Maker.
Okay, ist Ende, aber da
For
ist
all
das Bild.
that, solitude and sorrow were my
Ah,
true, faithful
so ein
companions in
Ding
the
braucht
path
sie
of
da.
Thalamus. They consumed the beauty of this realm, making it gray and hopeless. The only thing that mattered was moving forward. Only the path remained. How would I find her otherwise?
Hallo? Dann da nicht lang. Dann da lang. Das ist auch der Spiegel, der vor dem Haus stand. Okay. Ah, jetzt können wir auch hier rein. Entschuldigung.
She was just a little kid, even more so than I, laughing away while playing on a swing set. I saw it coming before she did, and I ran and ran and ran and didn't look back until I was safe, all the way up in the tree. It was all over in a split second. No dramatic exit.
Okay,
And
kommen wir auf
suddenly,
jeden Fall nicht durch.
she was gone.
Hm? Ui! Ah, das sah gar nicht so schlecht aus. Aha. Ein Spiegel. Bisschen weiß das ja schon, also was so ist die Aufgabe, das weiß ich noch nicht, außer durch die Level zu kommen. Ah! WTF? Ja, irgendwie fällt man da mal durch. Hüpf. Nee. Hä? Nee. Auf jeden Fall zum Spiegel. Ah, warte mal. Nee. Das war wie ein unsichtbarer Weg. So. Aha. Na, zu früh gewollt. Ah, warte mal. Ah, man muss die Spiegelung nutzen. Darüber und dann da hinten rum. Okay. So. So. Hier rüber. Hier lang. Dahin. Aha. Okay.
Who's to blame for her death? The tsunami did what it did, no point in blaming God or fate. So I looked in the mirror as I had many times before, and reflected back on it. I saw guilt. My father shared some of the burden, but it was mine. My guilt. My fault.
Okay. So hier hoch. Hier. Hier. Dann hier rüber. Mhm. Da hinten ist noch ein Spiegel.
Had my own Sophia survived too, back home, or in this world? One had drowned, and the other... What are the odds of surviving the eye of the storm? There are few accounts. 1928, Greensburg, Kansas. A farmer saw the inside of a tornado. It was still as death, he said. Then it hissed. It actually screamed, and the hollowness was lit up by lightning. Was that the last thing my little girl had seen, I wondered? Death, screams, and God's thunder, the ire of the tornado.
Dahin. So. So. Nee. So, noch weiter nach außen. Dann geht's nach da. Da müsste ich... Okay. Da hinten ist noch ein Spiegel. So. Bis hier. Rüber. So. Die Treppe hoch. Bis hier. So. Und der letzte Spiegel noch.
I couldn't know. Not yet. Trapped in that world, the only thing I knew was my sister had survived in there. Somehow. I just had to let myself be led by her drawings and her light. The Thalamus was waiting for me, although I wouldn't see it and with it any sense of hope until I had emerged from the darkness of the cave. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay. Das scheint so ein Rätselspiel zu sein. Also, ich muss ehrlich gesagt zugeben, ich habe mich vorher nicht viel dafür informiert. Das war einfach mal so, ich probiere es jetzt mal aus. Da schwirrt das Bildschirm mal rum. Meint. Da ist der Thalamus. Geil. Boah, das sieht geil aus. Mega fett. Schon Dings sie finden hier zum Reinlegen, aber wo? Da ist noch irgendwas. Ah, hier ist ein Dingsi.
The sand between my toes. I hadn't paid attention to the feeling before, and now I couldn't. I didn't feel my body at all. My alarming lack of a physical presence was too much of an existential threat to handle, so I didn't. Into the belly of the beast. Unlike Jonah's, mine was no big fish, but it was just as frightening, if not more so.
So, das war's mit dem ersten Part, mit dem Prolog. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr nächstes Mal wieder dabei seid, wenn wir mal ein bisschen tiefer ins Spiel gehen. Und bis dahin, ciao.